Hi everybody, it's Sam with the Film Fan Club, and I just saw the movie Victor Frankenstein earlier today, and it was... wasn't that good. Honestly, I was kind of expecting a... because I work at Cinemark now, so I was an usher the other day, and as part of being an usher, you got to do theater checks. So I went in there and saw a little bit of it, and I kind of saw part of Daniel Radcliffe's transformation as Igor, Frankenstein's hunchback assistant, and his a little bit of transformation of a character and a little bit of character progression. I realized this film is from his perspective. That's very interesting. I would love to see what this film is like. So it really intrigued me. So of all the films that I could have seen, Creed, The Good Dinosaur, what did I see first? I saw Victor Frankenstein. And did it pay off? No, I don't think it paid off. I probably should have saw Creed or The Good Dinosaur, but I saw Victor Frankenstein, so let's review it. What's good about it? Well, as I said, I do really enjoy the approach that it takes, and it makes it, from Igor's perspective, I feel so bad for this guy at the beginning of the film because he's a circus clown who they just beat on, and he's a hunchback, and he actually is a very promising physician. Nobody recognizes his talent until a Victor Frankenstein, played by James McAvoy, shows up, saves the day, becomes an action hero in this one scene where they break Igor out of his confines in the circus, and then it's a massive daring escape, and it's great, and then he transforms himself. Daniel Radcliffe's Igor cuts his hair, gets a back brace, fixes his stature and everything, and becomes a respectable man, and it's really sweet. And then they both are physicians, and they're both enthralled with the human body, and they're very fascinated with it, so they want to experiment on people. It's very interesting. It's written by Max Landis, who wrote Chronicle. He's a very cool guy. I saw an interview with him on the Schmoes Know movie show, and it's really he's great. But this that doesn't make this story. I mean, I think the screenplay actually is probably one of the better aspects of the film. The problem with the film is that it feels very cheap. There's a lot of green screen. The acting is not the best. Andrew Scott has a role in this. He played C in the James Bond movie Spectre recently, as well as famously being Jim Moriarty on the show Sherlock with Benedict Cumberbatch, that one. But he is not good in this film. He plays a crazy detective who is on the hunt for this Victor Frankenstein movie. This Victor Frankenstein character, and this movie kind of takes this weird atheist approach, and it just kind of completely mocks Andrew Scott for being Christian, and I felt it was a little out of place at times, and I'm very liberal. So, even I thought it was a little out of place at times, but that's okay because it didn't. I guess. But and there's a lot of green screen. It feels a little fake at times. The acting is subpar. The script was very interesting. I really enjoyed although there are some plot holes with it as well. Of course, there's why does Victor Frankenstein just suddenly start committing crimes? He goes on the run. There's no consequences for it. At the end of it, it's like, why is that a happy ending? You guys are I'm not going to get into spoilers, but I don't know. I'm just my thought process with reviewing this one was that maybe you guys all saw Creed and The Good Dinosaur opening weekend, and that you didn't see Victor Frankenstein. So next weekend you'll see it, and you want to see a review for it, so you'll see this review. And I guess I'm not going to recommend it because it's not the best. I don't think. I mean, Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy do a good job. So if you're fans of them, it's fun to see them act. And it's the monster in the final scene. I mean, okay, that's a spoiler, I guess. I'm sorry. You don't get the monster, Frankenstein's monster until the third act climax of the film. And by then it's a very convoluted mess because you understand the villain's motives, because there's like one or two villains. There's Jim Moriarty as the villain, and there's this other blonde villain who looks like the Joker from Gotham. And it's just very convoluted, and it's kind of, so I guess I mentioned that I liked the script, but I guess I like the script's potential. Maybe. So I guess say that as well you will. That took away my one positive about it. I was going to give it a 5.5. Originally, I was originally going to give this film a 6 out of 10 because I liked a lot of it. The first half of the film is actually pretty good. I enjoy it. It's fun to watch. And then you get into the second half and it starts to kind of unravel. And you get to at the end of the film and you're just like, well, what does it really loses itself. There are some cool moments though. So if you like a fun monster movie, go ahead and watch it. If you like James McAvoy and Daniel Radcliffe, go ahead and watch it. If you like bad CGI monster movies with Daniel Radcliffe and James McAvoy, this movie is for you. If you like cool, if you want a different take on this Frankenstein fairy tale book, if no matter how bad it is, you can just go ahead and watch this. I mean, if you're into that, I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I went from 6 to 5.5, and now I'm settling on a 5 because it is a competently made film that does have actors that do a good job in it, and the script has potential. So it's right at 50% for me, but 50% is still an F. So take that as you will. Whether you want to see it or not, it's up to you. I'm Sam Carrico. You can follow me on the various social media sites at Samuel D. Carrico, and be sure to follow all the other stuff that I do with the Film Fan Club. I just recorded another video for the show Jessica Jones. I just covered the first 5 episodes, and then episodes 6 through 10 should be up around the same time as this video, maybe before or after, I'm not sure yet. And then I am going to be also doing the Film Fan Club show hopefully soon. It's been on hiatus, and it'll be coming back. Stay tuned for that. Thanks a lot, guys, and I will see you next time.